Hi, I'm Morgan Holzer, as Kofin said. I'm an information architect at the New York Public Library and also co-chair, along with Ed Rodley, of this fine conference. So thank you all for coming. So what's wrong with museum Instagrams, speaking of Ed? A lot of them are boring. They have no personality. They feature photos of marketing department friendly art that you've seen everywhere and don't just need to see again in social. I run our Instagram because it's something I'm really passionate about, not because it's my job. I don't work in social, I don't work in marketing. It's something that I asked for and received as a gift, I think. And people really want to see the people who are behind it, whether it's someone who's sorting your books into your branch or all the way up to your senior management. We have our chief library officer working on one of our campaigns and our CEO at our holiday party. Involve them in your social feeds. People want to see that they're doing things. Have a reliable schedule. Every Monday people know to look for our Mad Libs, and Tuesdays for reviews, and Wednesdays for Q&As, and on Fridays I have pictures of my feet in front of a plaque, and people notice. They comment on my pedicures. I mean, people are crazy. Have challenges. We asked people to look for lions that were guarding libraries and tag them with MIPL Safari. People with books with faces on them in front of their faces, and every Friday we have Book Face Friday, and we have over 500 submissions in the last 7 weeks from all over the world. Have conversations with people. If we do emoji books, like we ask them to give us answers in emojis. So you can see Old Yeller up there, you can see Clockwork Orange, Moneyball, see if you can find Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Old Man in the Sea, Anton Chekhov. They're really fun. And we engage people with comments. So when we do a fake lit quote with really crazy prose that's not really a book, we ask people to give us their answers in the same way. So this was Ted 2 is filming outside, and what did he think of the library? Talk to each other. We all talk to each other here. We should be talking to each other online. We reached out to a library that we loved their feed in LeClaire, Iowa, and asked to borrow Stretch the Giraffe and featured him for an entire week in our feed, and people loved it. Visit each other when you're in physical spaces. On vacation in Massachusetts, I dropped into the American Antiquarian Society and posted photos of them on our feed. I went to the Gleason Library at University of San Francisco when I was out there. People want to talk about what they're doing, and it's great for us to showcase each other's work. On Museum Selfie Day, on the left, that's Billy and me. Billy helps me run it, and that was our entry for Museum Selfie Day. And we thought about doing something different, something library-centric that everyone could be involved in, whether or not they were at a museum, and that turned into Library Shelfie Day. And it was a week later, and at the end of the day, we had 1,500 Instagram posts, 1,800 tweets from 14 countries, 28 US states. There were 37 libraries in Sweden that participated, 244 libraries overall. It was crazy. And we tried to emulate that in our own community. So bring library hopping. We visited 4 different branches. We had about 40 people come out from our community that follows us on a regular basis, ended with a gorgeous sunset, and we got to show them pieces of our branches they would never get to see. Crash events. You guys have amazing events that you're hosting every day. We had Mike Tyson. We had Neil Gaiman looking at E. Cummings' death mask. There's Hawks visiting the Children's Library and a naturalization ceremony. All of these things are at your grasp, and you can be crashing them. And if you can't, use current events. We're the New York Public Library, but when the Red Sox won the World Championship, I couldn't help but put up our Red Sox menu that we had. When Harold Ramis died, we put up something from Ghostbusters. And use your comments. Be searching for what people are talking about and answer them. Simply answering someone, you get feedback like, I'm super impressed they just commented. You totally made my day. The fact that you just comment on photos makes day not just awesome, but amazing. You can affect someone's day like that. And use your community. You have amazing Instagrammers out in your communities. Find them, invite them into your spaces. They want to see your spaces and have access to them. And in return, you will get amazing photo for your marketing department. And they'll bring people back into your feed. Send people stuff. When we posted about library hopping that we were going to send out swag, several libraries said they were jealous that they didn't have it. And the next day, I bought mailers and sent out swag. And in return, they posted great pictures on their feed to make people more aware of us. And if marketing is still pushing you on what they want, co-opt it and use it as your own. When we had a quiz on what literary character are you, and Billy and I both got The Little Prince, we both interpreted it in our own way. And most importantly, I've got to unmute it. Come on, Coven. Have fun. So on our 1-year anniversary, we threw ourselves a party. Our 1-year anniversary of Instagram, and we posted it, and people loved it. And if you have any other questions, I love talking about Instagram, so find me after. Thank you.